What defines a future SUV? Is it the performance, the looks, the space, the touch? I'm here to see an exclusive walk around of the new XPENG G9 to see if XPENG's up for the game. This is Inside XPENG, a social media magazine looking at the inner workings of XPENG. I'm Elliot, I'm your host for today's episode. Today I'm joined by two very special guests, two of the lead designers of the G9, Mr. Dong Yi and Mrs. Xie Ying. And we're going to find out about the inner workings of the G9 and get a look about some of the stories behind its creation. Mr. Dong Yi, it was less than a year ago that I saw the reveal of the G9 at the Guangzhou Motor Show, and it's clear to me how much XPENG has matured in that short space of time. I myself have a G3, and I can see the clear direction that XPENG have taken in the past few years. So tell me about the G9, what's the most attractive element that you've put into the car?
Sure, the honor is mine. G9 is our new flagship premium sporty SUV. To achieve this sporty and premium feeling, first of all, I think the most important thing is the overall proportion. The belt line is stretching all over the car, and it's not diving, it's more like horizontal direction. It's because we want to give it a more premium and more dignified appearance. And with this very long wheelbase and very long hood, very short front overhang. Also the cabin, compared to the body, is very slim and quite seating rearward. It's very much like a sports car proportion. That's why this car looks very premium and very sporty. And the overall design language we inherited from our P7. We call it the vital dynamism. It's about by controlling the tension distribution of surface to make this surface alive like a creature. You can see this cactus line is more sharp and tight in the middle, but it diffuses into the front and rear muscle. So the surface is relaxing and contracting like bracing. But P7 is a sports coupe, so the highlight is more dramatic. For this car, we make it more subtle, more sophisticated to show the premium and luxury feeling. Our front face, it evolved from our P7. This running through crystal blade light is kind of our brand signature. Compared to P7, P7 is a sports coupe, so the eye expression is very cool. It's just a fine line. But this one, we want it looks more confident and more charismatic. So I add a eye-like feature on this DRL to make the eye expression looks more keen and sharp. And we also added 4 extra DRL around our high-low beam module. The shape is coming from our XPENG logo. By having this 4 DRL, we add one more dimension to our interactive lamp animation. Before we only have one line, but now it's more expressive.
As an EV enthusiast, I'm really excited about the technology coming to market, especially in China. And I can see that brands are using design to craft more of their identity. And consumers are putting the aesthetic choice front and center of their purchase decision. XPENG are at the front of that revolution, and consumers like myself are becoming much more demanding.
Our design philosophy is to, while the body color area, we use really simple and clean surface to emphasize the muscular volume, a very muscular body with suits on. But all the black area for us is like the robotic mechanism that is exposed. We use this area, we call it the high-tech zone, to show our intelligent hardware highlight. All of our high-tech equipment is very well integrated into the whole design, like the ADAS camera, 5G antenna. G9 is the first model that have this 5G antenna, and we don't compromise for the small details. Like most cars, they only have a shark fin, no matter it fits the overall style or not. But we designed the antenna very well and integrated with the roof rack.
So as a designer, where is your personality reflected within the design of the G9?
I'm a little bit introverted and quiet person. Maybe that's why the overall design language is quite constrained. Make this car very pure and sophisticated. Well, I like it. I hope you also like it.
Yes.
And hope everyone like it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Dong, for your
Thank you.
insight into the exterior design of the G9.
Thank you. My pleasure.
So this is the first time I've ever sat in a G9, and I can feel automatically this is a step up from the P5, the P7 and my own G3. The materials, the fit and finish has all been upgraded. Monsieur, can you tell me about how you've upgraded this G9?
We wanted to provide our customers with an immersive cabin experience. We designed a wraparound cabin that stimulates the senses: sight, sound, smell, touch, and vibration. All of the surfaces and materials are soft, creating a cocoon-like space. We wanted to create a premium cabin that felt like your home, one that you felt comfortable in. For an enhanced passenger experience, a 14.9-inch display is mounted in front of the passenger seat. Here, different functions can be controlled, one of which is the music. With your favorite music playing, you will feel your seat vibrate, adding to the immersive experience. And if you look closely at our speaker grills, you may notice something. The pattern is inspired by the Fibonacci sequence. And in front of the cup holders is a wireless charging pad for your cell phone. The cup holders can also be lifted, making it easier to clean up. Another special design feature is the stowed fragrance atomizer. When you open the center console, there is space for 3 different scents, which could be selected with a simple touch on the screen.
P5's movie mode is an interesting function, but here in the G9, Monsieur explains to me that this is much more like a grand theatre. And interestingly, a customer poll shows that XPENG users spend more time in their car listening to music than driving.
We set out to design and build an immersive in-car experience. We equipped, in total, 28 speaker modules in the car, 3 at the front, 1 near the door, and some located in the back, surrounding the rear seats. There are 6 modules installed in the front seats, 3 at my side and 3 at your side. They will be functioning when the music plays. At the same time, the Dolby Atmos and Dynaudio provide an immersive and realistic sound environment. All you need to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy your favorite music with soft, comfortable, and adjustable seats, and an electronically deployable leg rest. All of these features make up our 5D multimedia experience, designed to replicate a VIP lounge with a luxurious and relaxing feeling.
The light, the memory of the night.
That was my first 5D immersive experience in a car. I actually got to experience it twice, in the front and in the back. Passengers in the 4 corners of the car can feel that cinematic experience. I can tell a lot of thought and detail has gone into creating this car. For example, the front and back seats are all very comfortable. Monsieur told me that when designing vehicles, they always put customer experience first. For the G9, they went through multiple rounds of designs for the seats before the final design was chosen. The firmness of the seat cushion differs by area depending on the support required by that particular part of the body to reduce fatigue and make long trips more comfortable. So Monsieur, is there anything unique about this design? What message is XPENG trying to send?
Not only are we trying to convey the concept of a smart cockpit, we are also designing a cabin that driver and passengers want to stay in, even after they've arrived at their destination. We want to create a space that is as comfortable and relaxing, if not more, than at home.
After today's experience, I can feel that a lot of effort has been spent on fine-tuning the details. On the exterior, it's a clear step up in terms of their design evolution. On the interior, the material quality has been stepped up a notch. But what ties this all together is the technology. Stay tuned for more exclusive stories about the G9 and from XPENG. But before that, I'm just going to chill out and enjoy the interior a bit more. Goodbye.